What's up, guys? So today, I need to zip up. Today, I'm gonna teach y'all how to say the same thing. You see, saying the same thing requires a lot of work. So with that, I'll teach y'all. So first of all, saying the same thing requires a person to say the same thing. You see, when you say the same thing, the thing is the same. But if you're describing another thing, that is not the same. So you gotta say the same thing over and over again, which means you're saying the same thing. But when the same thing isn't the same, it's different. See, that's where people get caught up, because they say the same thing, but they're not describing the same thing. You see? So when you say the same thing, you have to say the exact same thing. You can't say a different thing. That is why it's same, different. Two different things. So when you're saying the same thing, you gotta say the thing that is the same, because if you're not saying the thing that is the same, it is a different thing, which means you're not saying the same thing. So with that, you have to go out and say the same thing. And when you say the same thing, that's saying you're saying the same thing. But you have to say it with a demeanor that is saying the same thing. Because if you don't have a demeanor that requires the wording of saying the same thing, it is a not thing that is the same. So with this method, you have to say the same thing over and over again, which means your brain has to require the knowledge to revert back to 3 seconds ago and say the same thing. Because if you don't, then you will not say the same thing. So if you say the same thing over and over again, you will know how to say the same thing. That's it. Hasta la vista.